wonder if something like a Flux could even happen. Get some really big wombo combo here.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too. Have a max stun and then edgy ulti and then maybe the right-clicking Berserker. So yeah, maybe. They do leave open War Beast, so it's two strong heroes for PinE here. Maybe they can squeeze a win out of this one. Do better than the first game.
Yeah. You know, they shouldn't. I mean, he shouldn't tease me like that. I'll say, like, if they don't pick Berserker this game, then I don't know. Like, I really lose all faith. Riptide.
Has to be hide carry Berserker now, the short lane then.
Yeah.
It's still an option.
No, that's how you run it, man. Short lane carry Berserker. Get a
then
staff
maybe
eventually.
Voice in the jungle because he doesn't farm that, so he just farms a lane, and then you maximize your farm potential like that of the team, and have the initiators, the mid and the off lane. Then you're good to go, maybe.
Yeah. No, it's not a maybe. I mean, that's guaranteed.
Then you are good to go, yeah, for sure. It's true.
OP. I was thinking of a hero. Like, part of me was like, I should tell him like some really bad, like trollish hero. I mean, I guess Berserker kind of is that for a lot of people, so it kind of works. But yeah, I've always loved Berserker. I mean, people know this, so yeah, there would have been some. Like, what are some other fun ones? Like artillery would be interesting to see. In a practical game,
Bramble.
like Bramble's always fun, but he's more of a supportish kind of hero. So
yeah, it's not a carry. It doesn't deal damage. It's true.
Yeah. King Clout would have been interesting if he's eligible, but he is not.
Oh man, the first time I played against that hero, I had no idea what's going on. I just couldn't use my spells. But then it takes some time, and then okay, that's what the hero does. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now I know. Just don't stand close to him, and you're fine.
Yeah, he's really annoying to play against, especially like in mid wars, for that reason too.
Oh, yeah.
So that ultimate could be a new Tempest stopper too. So that's gonna be interesting when he becomes eligible because it does go through Shrunken, the fear effect.
It does have a long cooldown, the ulti.
It does.
When I played it, I felt like that was kind of the weak point, that you couldn't be liberate with that. And if you whiff it, by any chance, that your job of what you wanted to do is kind of neglected, and you can't really thrive off of it. So I think they need to buff that. But that's just my opinion. It's a fun hero concept, though.
It is. It is.
Draft,
It's going to be an interesting one to see eventually. But the bans here: Lodestone, Deadlift, Oogie, Magebane, Arachna, and now one more to go here.
No Rampage ban this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's out, or that's not out. Still available, but the Berserker still being right-click. Right-click could be happening. A lot of carries banned out there. Oogie, Magebane, and Arachna.
I'm going to think a little bit more about this one here, but God, that'd be so trollish if they banned Berserker. If they like do that, that was a thing. Better not. What are they going to ban
sure
here?
what it's thinking. Oh, Flux.
Okay. It has to be Berserker. They're going Empath to pair with Berserker.
Yeah. Or it's just with the Riptide.
No.
No. It's Berserker. Okay. It's true.
Yeah. All right, come on. Come through for me. PinE. You have to think about what they want now. Responseless dual support here. Oop, might run a dual support themselves, apparently. Right, clicking Andromeda here.
Yeah, they could. They have a War Beast, though. So I guess he can solo lane somewhere. But it doesn't really look to me like he has a favorable lane anywhere. Magnus is Mag NG, Empath, good stuns, wall off. Riptide he can't really lane against. So tough game for War Beast, so if he's gonna solo lane.
All right, now the final pick here. The right click is happening. Will it actually be picked? Will Probusk draft the one hero that'll show everyone the true potential? Ooh. Yes, he will. All right. Good.
Okay, there we go.
Good.
So, as I can see so far, it's a complete outdraft from the Legion side. Probusk definitely securing the draft with the Berserker pick. And I will have to see what they can respond with Hellborn. Of course, there is no direct counter to Berserker, but I have to see what they can come up with.
I love how you put that. There's no direct counter to Berserker. Oh, it's so perfect.
Gonna go with Ravenor.
All
Well, I
right.
think if there's a hero that can do really kite the hero, it's probably Ragnar, right, with the ultimate. Because you real talk though, the ulti is pretty good. I mean, removing any kind of stunts and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So I mean, a hero like a Ragnar is probably what you don't want to play against.
Oh yeah. No, this hero's amazing. I feel like I'm the only one that realizes this, but yeah, the ultimate, the staff of the master is it's actually really it's obviously almost like it's like a shrunken head essentially. That's even better. The fact that you can use it to remove things, kind of
Yeah.
like the hardened carapace even. So, and the no longer losing life while you do damage in the ultimate form too. Honestly, staff I think is core on this hero. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of when you get it. Is
I
argued,
would
but
say though, I think if you have a 6-slotted Berserker versus a 6-slotted anything else hard carry, Berserker's probably gonna win. But the problem is, how do you get Berserker to 6-slotted? He doesn't farm like Oogie, he doesn't farm like Magebane, he doesn't farm like Dark Lady, all
kill
those carry
heroes.
flanks. You have to kill heroes, exactly, but are you gonna be in a position to kill heroes all the time? It's a problem.
Yeah, true. Well, he's. Are they going aggressive? It looks like they. Well, what is Berserker doing? He's not like jungling or anything, is he? No, definitely not doing that. He's kind of just checking it out first, I guess. See what's going on over there, and now he's going to head back towards the bottom. So yeah, he's going to be paired up with Empath over here. Empath did get a ward of sight down as soon as possible, by the way. She actually ported down here
Oh
to
yeah,
get that vision. So
this is my plan, especially when you don't know what the other side is doing. You want to lane properly against whatever they do, and that ward helps them with that. So good heads up, but I don't think they've shown yet. Andrew is hiding in the trees. Luna is as well. Maybe Andrew stepped up. I did not keep check on that, but Berserker and the Empath are still down here so far. They haven't made any rotations. I will say I think they can take that tri-lane though. NG, Empath, Berserker versus Andrew, Luna, and Ravenor. Um, it's not too bad. I still think Hellboy tri-lane is a bit better, but of course Legion has Berserker, so that completely swings it in their favor.
yeah, that it 100%. It's
Yep.
kind of funny because I talk about this hero a lot and I hype it up. And not that I haven't played it a whole lot, but I mean, I have played a good amount. But honestly, I find the concept just so exciting to watch because it really encourages that idea of just go,
The
go,
strength
go.
stab though
But
is
yeah,
pretty good. Tri-lane, for sure. So if they go on him, he's not gonna die, and they can get a turn kill for sure. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen if he gets the strength stab out, 100%. So actually, there's some valid to what I said before. It's not 100% troll.
yeah, no, mark for death. I mean, you get that up on somebody and it allows you to obviously run a little faster then and get that unit walking even if.
The chain spike sets up a kick, and then also you can land a good wall and essence link, keep people in place. So they really should be able to get some kills down here. Honestly, problem is the mana pool on Berserk as well. But power supplies should help with that, especially in tri-lane versus tri-lane. But as it is right now, they're laning with 2 bottom and 2 top, and a guy mid. It looks like. So we might not even see that.
Yeah. Pretty good strat pause here from Mint, really talking it over, figuring what they want to do here as far as the lanes or that. Could be that
Probably
too.
a toilet, yeah.
Yeah, I probably don't think they're overthinking this by any means.
Usually you do that as the game starts.
True.
So.
Very true. All right, so once he's back from said restroom, should be good. Gotta look forward to seeing this bottom lane especially. But yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. This strength sap, it's kind of like, it's almost like it's deceptive as far as like it actually being pretty good. It feels like it's underwhelming almost when you're playing with it, but the idea of it actually has potential to be pretty strong. As you said, if they go on it, if he actually uses strength sap, they probably wouldn't have enough damage. You actually have to have a good amount of burst damage to go through the strength sap. And eventually kill
I can't
him.
remember how much you sap, but I think if he gets full duration off on all 3 heroes, he gets up to 1,000 health or something, and that's not something you can kill at level 1. Maybe level 2, but definitely not level 1. I would say if this gets, Denji is running down here. I think that the Hellborn side has stronger level 2 compared to level 1 from the Legion side, because they all heroes. Luna gets the stun, Andrew amplifies damage with the Aurora, and Ravenor amplifies with the Stormblades. So they have a lot more there compared to the Legion side. Of course, NG gets a turret, and Empath gets the stun as well. But I believe it's going to be better there for the Hellborn side. It's gonna be curious if they go on Berserker here and he skills Q, or if he's gonna wait skilling up until he can skill a W spell here.
Oh, nice heads up from PinE right there, by the way. They saw they saw the ward there, or they figured it was there, and then yeah, they counter it. So losing out on that vision right away. Although granted, it kind of gave Mint what they were looking for as far as the early knowing of what was coming. So not a huge deal, but
it's true. But they can't spot rotations or anything right now, and if Midas gets level 4, I mean, he can start rotating already there, so that's gonna be a nuisance for the tri-lane, and now they can see them. Of course, Warby's pulled for them down here, so there's a huge wave, and it's gonna go in Hellborn's favor. Probus did skill Q, so they actually have a chance of killing him level 1, but they don't know that.
yeah, unless he was to use it, and he's gonna be level 2 right here anyway, so
Yeah.
probably will get strength sap now. Yeah, you know, they're going in onto Andromeda right here. The Essence Link stun comes out, but a little too
Right
far
idea,
away.
when you have a huge creep wave, but the creep wave is just mid there, so there's no chance of that happening. But usually if there's a creep wave this big, you want to go as it dies. Like, that's your chance. And a lot of people make mistakes of dying right here. Like, if they go on Ravenor now, if he stays up, he's gonna die.
So I'm going to keep my camera locked to Berserker pretty much this whole game, by the way. So
I can keep track of the rest.
yeah, you just mentioned kills and stuff that happens. I'm just going to
Yeah.
right here on Probusk. No, we'll look around a little bit here. Not too much going on right now, but you got Riptide and Midas in
Is
mid.
going even, and Riptide and Midas. Riptide having the better time right now, but Midas still getting some kills, or some creep kills. And as he gets some levels, he's just gonna start spamming waves, and he's gonna be just fine. And eventually, he's gonna rotate bottom for the kills there. Warby's just gonna keep howling for whatever, and keep pushing top. Whereas the Legion side, they have Riptide who can come in, and the Magnus. So Hellborn has to not overcommit if Magnus and Riptide start missing, because they're gonna be 4v5 only with the help of Warcry from Warbeast. He's not gonna join in, I think.
Battlecry pretty strong, but yeah, the hero himself not necessarily being there. Her potential, here comes that roam. Oh no, just the illusion, excuse me. Or down here, you do see, where is their ward? The ward is behind the Legion tower, so they don't necessarily see this actually. In the jungle, Andromeda kind of poking in a little bit. Sees the illusion over there. Doesn't know that's a fake one necessarily, but kind of feeling a little more confident pushing up here.
I feel like they could go though. They're trying Andrew.
Yep, there we go. There's Andro. The chain spec coming out. Hit Ravener, actually. I think there was a misclick right there, but the strength sap is up too. Empath dropping, however. Empath will go down. Can Berserker at least kill Andromeda? Maybe? Oh, one more auto attack. Can he get it off? Yes, he can. He gets it off, so 1-for-1 exchange is how it'll be. But Bloodlust in favor of the Hellborn team, but Ravener is actually still in trouble right here. Kegs on hits. He ball lightning. He stuns in. Oh, he's going to barely be fine.
He actually disjointed the Kegstun there with the Q, even though it hit on the... Yeah, he hit and he didn't get stunned. I don't know how that happened, but that was... Yeah, he pointed out there. That was actually insane. I had no idea how that could happen. But I guess he disappears for like 0.001 second or something, and that's where the Kegstun hit or something.
Timing was perfect. Well played.
Yeah. I don't know how you can do that, but apparently you can.
I didn't get the replay, unfortunately, but yeah, no, that's that's a huge play on his part then to ultimately stay alive.
I mean, he stayed alive. I think he would have stayed alive anyways, but it's just it's pretty impressive to time that. Anyways.
Yeah. Look at the top lane, Magnus. Okay, he's just pulling the creep wave around and trying to deal with Warbeast, obviously, and what he's doing here. So how is he competing against the Warbeast? Slightly better. Again, Magnus with that volcanic touch tends to be pretty good against a hero like a Warbeast. Relies on those minions to
for sure.
farm, so
Magnus should start having the better time now. They are kind of even now, but I think Magnus is gonna go ahead.
That was the middle. Riptide, 27-10. Midas currently 18-1. So Riptide having a much better time so far than Midas here. Obviously, it's difficult to go up against him. No Rev Ward or anything from Midas. Or, as I say that, he just placed one, actually. Oh, yeah, he does. Not going to use it just yet, though. But bottom lane could be possibly... Okay, they're trying to pull right here, but they're stealing it. Is Ravener. Berserker not getting 1 point at Mark for Death? I'm curious about that. I think at least 1 point it would be good at this time.
I think so too.
Speed,
Would be pretty good. But it is Pro Busk. He likes to stay alive, so
yeah.
start maximizing that potential. Oh, Luna.
They're going to catch a Luna off to the side. The chase is real from Berserker right here. In comes the keg stun. A Luna's going to fall. So much damage coming out. Strength Sap is popped, obviously, and Berserker are going to chase after others now, but both Ravener and Andromeda fine unless they're not. Eye of the Storm. That's 100% dead Andromeda. Bunny Lover, credit for the kill right there. So Ravener at least escaped, but more kills in favor of the Legion side.
Yeah, looking pretty good for them. A good start for Berserker. I mean, no one's really free farming down here in the lane. I guess Ravener is having the better time. 27 and 3 actually. So he's doing pretty well, and he hasn't died yet. So it's only the support suffering, and I think that's valid enough for them to keep going down here, since Ravener is doing fine. They're gonna need some Midas rotations. He just TP'd mid. That's a huge mistake when you have tri-lane versus tri-lane. Can't do that.
Uh-oh. Catch on to Empath right there. Berserker going in, though. Doesn't have his ultimate, however. If he had his Carnage, I'd say go for it, buddy. But this is why without that, he's going to be locked down somewhat. And I don't know if he's getting away here. Nope, he's definitely not. So, Robusk getting a little too confident. It's fine to be YOLO on Berserker, but again, you got to have Carnage for that, I think.
Yeah.
And Mark for Death for that matter, too. So, yeah, not having either one of those. Pretty crucial.
Oh, man.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. He stunned on the Midas and tanked the towers, and then Midas comboed him and he died, so... Oh, Empath bottom. Really falling apart here for Team Berserker.
Team Berserker, yeah, it is. It's starting to all of a sudden not look so good for Team Berserker here. So 400 gold per minute Ravener, actually. That's feeling pretty good for them. Berserker is going back in, though. Keg stun hits, but again, the supports are still here. So Bunny Lever's going to fall. And Berserker, again, he might be turned on unless Magnus gets in there. Down goes Ravener. Good timing by Magnus. The right time, another chain spike, and Andromeda is going to die in the end. So it will be a double tap for Probusk. How dare we doubt the Team Berserker here.
Yep. That's a lot of one-for-one action there. They just TP in and go everywhere by themselves. I think Hellborn is capitalizing on that, but good TP from Magnus there. Setting up 2 kills for Berserker. Keeps him alive.
Yeah. Now, Warbeast did push the top tower while that happened, and actually he's already putting pressure on the secondary tower, so not the best here. Is farming pretty well, 380 gold per minute now. Another pause from Mint. I want to go from here. Yeah, curious to see also what... oh, he did actually use his Carnage in the end. He actually hit level 6. I didn't realize that. He even used his Carnage. But what item he goes for, that's kind of a question, too. I like the idea of the Elder Parasite, honestly.
Yeah. I think that Instantaneous Elder Parasite is probably the best, I believe. But I'm not an expert on Berserker.
I'll take that then. Elder Parasite, Instantaneous,
that.
and then a Staff on top of that. And I think you're good to go.
Is that the go-to build?
Yeah, no, that's what I do all the time, at least.
Okay.
So it must be.
Right.
Could throw a Brutalizer in there if you feel like you need some lockdown.
Okay.
I'll allow that.
Could be pretty good against Raven on Warbeast.
Alright, you go big though. Needing him to rejoin us so we can continue this on. No, but Ravener, I mean, even despite that death, he is still farming very well. 400 gold per minute now. Level 6 here. What did he... I guess, no, that makes sense. Yeah, he has a Blood Chalice power supply and a Steam Boots here, so he does have a lot of build-up already that he's working with now.
It's really surprising me that he's 400 GPM. He's actually more GPM than the Berserker here. They're doing a good job down here, I guess. Even though it feels like they're losing. Like, they're losing Andromeda, they're losing a Luna, and, Riptide is coming over, then Magnus is coming over, but they're actually doing pretty well down here. Some of the support suffer just fine. They have the Striders, and they have the Gold Flower for the Voids, so it's all good. Meanwhile, Midas is doing fine, and Warbeast is doing okay.
Yeah.
So they have what they want, honestly, on Pine's side. Yeah, they're just a bit ahead here. One team fight or a couple of kills in favor of Mint, and it's gonna swing a bit. So an even game at the moment.
Yeah, again, PinE the one, if anything, playing for just a bump in that prize pool here. Whereas Mint will be finishing in the 5th place spot, no matter the outcome now of this matchup here. As, okay, it looks like Hugo Bick. He is reconnected and should be good to go here shortly. So, only level 3 though is Empath still, definitely falling behind here in this trial lane.
He does have 3 depths too, so he's kind of been sacrificial lamb there. He's also been going in first. Usually when you do that you can punish because of your positioning, but he's been trying to make stuff happen, which is arguably a bit hard with Empath to initiate the kind of stun there.
Yeah, it does make the supporting cast here that they chose for the laning, it's not necessarily that strong, but eventually, you know, especially with Empath inside Berserker, and then of course energy fielded from Engineer and everything, it's going to be really strong in that mid to late game, but early game may be lacking. Perhaps a bigger difference maker here in this trialing matchup. As Berserker though by Steam Boots on his back bottom. Now again, he does have Carnage here, so I still gotta criticize Probusk, man. You need that mark for death. They're gonna collapse on him, by the way, big time. Wow, he just melted. 4 heroes all of a sudden coming in. Now Magnus TP's in, good lockdown on Ravener, but Andromeda hit level 6. And he's able to swap him out and survive on top of that and set up a turn kill. That was huge from Andro there.
Oh, they want more Riptides coming.
All right, well, yeah, maybe get something out of this at least. Aluna will be a guaranteed kill. Nice Magnus stun. Do they have the damage to finish off Ravener, though? Oh, the ball lighting just missing, and now Ula, he has to TP out of here. He will be successful with that. These TPs continuing. Andromeda gets out as well. And Midas escapes on top of that. Meanwhile, again, Warby's pushing the top tower while that fight's taking place. PinE continuing to look really good here.
Yeah, it's impressive that they can do so well down bottom while Warby's is just farming top, basically. It's a 4v5, honestly, and I guess there's a Warcry buff, but that's kind of it. And that is, of course, a huge nuisance. It's plus, I can't remember how much damage.
44,
it's a lot, so.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of insane. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 44 damage. I mean, let me do a double check real quickly. Yeah, that's more damage than a branded saber.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost like 2 Warhammers put together. Like that's a lot of damage that people are getting.
It definitely is. It's insane. How much damage is a Sword of the High? It's 60, right?
I believe 60. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not a Sword of the High, but still.
64 damage even. Yeah. Slayer's 45. So there you go. It's basically a Slayer.
Oh,
Andromeda catches NG. And then Ravener's
he's
there.
just trying to lead some experience while everyone else were elsewhere, but nope. Mid lane.
Oh yeah, middle lane, they're actually going to collapse on a Midas right here. Get the kill, but at what cost? TP's coming in immediately. They go on a Riptide. And now Riptide, can he actually escape from this? The Rev Ford helping here as well. He turns around the Eye of the Storm and actually is not only going to live, but possibly set up a turn kill right here. Looks like it. And yes, Ravener will go down. Andromeda could not do enough. Midas is here now with the Luna. At least Midas making a kill in the background. Empath goes down. The Power Throw does snipe out Riptide, and Magnus lava surges away. Meanwhile, all the way up here, Berserker dealing with Warbeast. Hey man, he must be playing it wrong because he's dying.
Yeah, it must have been a huge misplay from Robust there, I think. It should not happen. And, yeah, but either way, well played in mid lane though from different guy. Walking left, giving Magnus a chance to run right, because then they don't get double stunned if they don't run the same way. And set up a good bunch of kills there for them, and actually in a stat deficit. So well played, but I still think that Hillpoint came out on top there.
Yeah. So the struggle is real right now for Mint. They definitely need to find that farm on Berserker. And I mean, as much as I love this hero too, the one obvious downside is that his farm, as you're getting at earlier, he's not a flash farming hero. He will take some time to get there, unless he's just getting a lot of hero kills, of course, which is the idea almost. But
you have to get a good start. You have to. Yeah.
So he's in the jungle now, gonna work back towards the bottom lane, maybe try to claim back this bottom lane if anything, but again, a lot easier said than done, especially with their supporting cast. It goes back to it's just not as strong here right now, that of PinE, especially with the Andromeda and his start here. Hell, he's gonna have an Energizer coming up soon as well, so Maximilian feeling good here for
Yep.
PinE. There's a Portakey on Magnus, though. And he ports bottom, so they want to make a play here. Riptide coming in, but Hellborn team saw it.
Many ports down here from Hellborn, and yeah, 5 heroes coming in. There's a ref in the river as well from HTS4, so he sees Riptide coming from that side.
Yeah, that's a good placement of a rev. I mean, that's like the sole purpose of it, really. It just happens to be also on top of the room, but hey, by the way, it also sees Riptide coming over.
Yep. It's a pretty good rev for it, for sure.
Go do some Ancients. I was wondering what Ravener is going to be going here as far as his first item. It looks like probably going to be more of the Portal Key route. Just play with that Initiator, really.
Yeah. Oh, he has a lot of GBM. He's actually still only level 7, but I guess they've been sticking around a lot, these free heroes here, so it's kind of expected.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, the Super Bowl starts in an hour and a half, so we still have a little bit of time here.
Yep.
As long as this doesn't draw out too much longer. Should be fine. You plan to watch the Super Bowl tonight? Is that for you?
Yep.
Nice.
Still need to buy some snacks, actually, so gotta get that going, and I'm gonna meet up with some friends.
Good.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, good. Do you have a team that you're rooting for, or are you just looking for a good game?
I'm looking for a good game, though. Honestly, a little bit because the Panthers has been kind of the underdogs. No one actually believed in them.
Oh, yeah.
They kept winning and winning, and people are still skeptical about them. So I kind of hope they win, but at the same time, I don't hope. I hope for Peyton Manning to have a good game at least, win or lose.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping for the good game,
Just a
but
bit.
I'm Team Cam Newton for sure.
Okay.
Myself, so. Yeah, we're actually hosting a party at our place, so yeah, no, we're looking forward to have some fun with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people are going to be showing up, and because I actually cast from home, I cast in the basement here, and some people are going to be showing up. I'm going to be yelling from the basement, casting, so they're going to have to deal with it.
Definitely not hoping for 2 90-minute games here in the end.
No.
Well, not yet.
No, yeah, we made it through the first one pretty quick there, so that was nice. But now Berserker, it's recovery time, and they're trying to make that happen. Empath, of course, assisting him with that, but again, it's just not very easy. Now, Strength Staff, I mean, it's okay for farming, so.
Yeah.
Like
I'm actually surprised with a lot of these new carry heroes that have come out over the last 6 months or a year even, you know, with clanks and stuff like that. Like, they have a lot of damage early on. Like, you could honestly make an argument to buff the Strength Staff to deal more damage to creeps, maybe deal up to about 300, so it's kind of like a nuke spell. But then the hero might be too good in the lane. I don't know. But it feels like you could definitely make a couple buffs there to make it more viable.
I agree. Any buffs to Berserker, good for me. Make the people play it. Riptide, he's sneaking up the middle lane here, almost like they want to do Ravener. Go on to him at least. Engineer is nearby, but there's obviously a Luna and Midas here as well, so it's kind of counter fate here from their side. So not going to be any plays coming out, but obviously the Hellborn team is somewhat transitioned here. Berserker is able to find some farm now in the bottom lane finally, and actually buys a Steam Staff here. He has 1,700 gold saved up on top of that, but it looks like he is going to go that in Sanitarius first.
Magnus is 11 with a pole key, so I don't know if that's good for. Pretty bad for Hellborn. Oh, bottom.
Berserker in trouble. He needs to pop Carnage. Chain Spike. User Carnage. He's not using it. I guess it does make him take more damage. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Turn. Do it. Riptide going in. Here we go. User Carnage, Berserker. He's not using her Carnage. Probusk. There we go. He finally used it and gets a kill. Go figure. Orbeez goes down. They're going to continue chasing. Hey, you got Berserker. You could. Andromeda, yep, they find him. And they're going to take him out. They're going to get this tower kill as well. That's the other thing about Carnage, actually. Well, it's not up anymore, but it's obviously great for tower pushing, actually. When it happens to be up, so.
That's true. Yeah. You take buildings very fast with that ultimate.
Well, Magnus is still had, but he has a level 2 ultimate. They're going to bait this. Yeah, here we go. There's the eruption. Berserker's like, here's the turn, and Ravener goes down. Midas, he does combo Magnus. Berserker, he's not feeling the most comfortable right now. Carnage is coming back up. He does have that in Sanitarius, though. They could actually still fight here, I think. Berserker's trying to run back now, but again, Carnage, it's back up. Magnus, he blinks away, barely surviving. He does not have mana, really, for much, so Oh, they catch Berserker, but it's not enough damage. Nice and Sanitarius there.
Yep,
He is going to live.
TPing out. So good fight from Mint there, and the Blink Mag was a huge factor. I think they bought themselves enough time, and the Hillborn was just content farming, and they didn't pressure the advantage. And, the Blink Mag was making some good plays there, and good fight for Fresh.
Here comes that counter push though, PinE. Knowing that they're having to regen and everything, so gonna take the tower out. Warbeast going puzzle box, by the way. What do you think of that? This carry Warbeast here.
I think whenever you can get away with it, it's a good item. You're also gonna be taking down the energy field instantly with those extra minions. Oh, something happening, River.
Yeah, catch a Luna. Free kill there, however, Andromeda swaps in, but look at that Eye of the Storm. Immediately on the run, and again in the back up, Berserker, he finds Warbeast. Carnage is up, but now they're turning on him, but he's not locked down long, because, well, Carnage, it's doing work. Is it going to keep him alive in the end? It looks like a Sanitary switch. He's going back in, so much damage. Ravener will fall, and Andromeda's now caught with a chain spike. He's trying to stay out of range, though, making sure he doesn't die as Berserker. Smart play, a hat trick for different guy. And Team Berserker, the comeback is real here.
Yep, the hero did a lot in that fight, not gonna lie. Also pretty impressive, and a good fight for Fresh. That's good to see. I mean, they didn't even use too much on the Legion side. They didn't use Magma Salty, no energy field came out. You know, there was only a Berserker with Empath and then a Riptide, and then multiple Magma stuns, so good fight for them.
Yeah, that was, and look at that, he gets the glowstone too, so the Staff of the Master, he understands how powerful that actually is on this hero. Is going to be going for it just next, and fun with that. And Sanitarius in itself is pretty good. We've already seen the switches and everything use of it. Midas comboing, realizing though it might be a trap. It was. The energy field goes down. They're definitely going to kill Midas. Now Berserker is not here just yet, so got to be a little careful. Warbeast wasn't caught in the energy field. He is going to be able to survive. Engineer takes a stun. They do go back in, but at what cost here? Ravener now in trouble. Here's Berserker joining the party. Again, Carnage is up. Look at the Hellborn team just running. They know it's strong. And they're feeling it. Ravener, can he actually escape? It looks like it. Chain Spike not up? No, he can't. Magnus gets a stun. Chain Spike is up now for Berserker. He's going to catch Andromeda. Carnage not up anymore, but look at the side of the Storm now from Riptide. Actually clashes in. However, he dies. All of a sudden, Berserker by himself. He should at least be able to kill Andromeda. He has another mark for death, remember. Yep, he puts it up. Chain Spike is ready. He can do the Sanitarius switch. Dude, he needs to man up. 5 more seconds.
Turn with ulti.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Turn, baby. Turn. Turn. Do it. What are you doing? Probusk, why are you manning down? No.
He could have killed him there in 3
Absolutely, he could have. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I'm so disappointed.
Oh, well. You need to have balls if you want to play this hero.
Yes. Probusk right now. I'm sure you do, but yeah, I would love to see the manning up. You gotta man up, man. Exactly.
Yeah. I think he could have for sure. Also, I mean, probably with another Parasite, I was for sure man up if he has that, you know, with the lifesteal on top, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, even after the end result of that, it's still, you know. So I actually want to go back to this puzzle box here for Warbeast, and again, we have to keep in mind he really is playing like the carry focus, because especially Ravener going the portal key early on is kind of sticking to more of that initiation style. Was puzzle box really the best choice?
I think it is. I mean, what can you really buy to deal those damage to the Riptide?
By the way, your mic again is doing that thing.
Oh, sorry. Maybe this helps. Sure, is it better?
It's also really low now. I don't know why it got really low all of a sudden. Barely hear you now.
Okay, how about now? Is it better?
A little better, yeah.
I need a new mic, and I need a new headset.
There we go.
This is not too good. Okay, working now?
Now we're good. Okay, we recovered.
Okay. My bad. But yeah. I think it's the best damage. I mean, what can he really buy to deal damage to Berserker? Because Brutalizer doesn't work. And yeah, it's kind of like you could get a Demonic for sure. That's a good item, but it doesn't amplify that much. It deals damage and you have more armor, you don't die as easily. But I still think if you can get away with an early puzzle box, as he's been getting this game, he has been farming a lot, then the rest of the items are gonna come, because the puzzle box deals so much damage in teamfight. And you don't have to worry about the energy field or, you know, something like Steam Buff Magnus, stuff like that. I think it's a really good item. one of the best ones on War Beast if you can get away with it, if you have the farm for it early on.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely did, obviously. Again, short lane farming up there. And you see right now, 470 gold per minute here. Again, not the best planet here for PinE. So, Helm of the Black Legion picked up by Slosky, by the way. That's not an everyday pickup, especially on a Magnus here, but wants to tank up a little more, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he is being a frontliner, and he only has Stridus, Chalice, Bottle, so helps him with that for sure. But I also think it's also a little bit because there's the puzzle box. If he gets focused by that, it helps a bit on that too, so not too bad. Just wants to stay alive, I think.
Well, he might be setting up a kill here in the middle lane. Here comes Riptide. Ooh, the Eye of the Storm. He ends up showing it, and Magnus unable to get an open there. 20 more seconds still on the invis though, so now he needs to be careful about this because there's a rev board actually just about to despawn though at the Ancients. I thought he might have been checking that for a sec, but no, yeah, it's actually going bottom instead. Gonna see about seeing what's going on down here, but in the end, it's not gonna be able to make a play with it. It looks like. Yeah, unfortunate there, but Berserker continues to get more farm in the meantime. Again, the Staff of the Master looks like going to be next in line for him. Once again, to clarify what that does, so it not only makes it so you can activate Carnage while you are stunned to essentially remove it, so it works almost like a Shrunken Head while you're stun effect. It also increases the bonus damage you deal, but it also prevents the life loss when you have Carnage up on top of that. So it's like an all-around, kind of like a Lord South Forest style. It's just all around does a lot for you.
Yep.
So Aqua though.
Yep, Warbeast picks that up with the puzzle too. So that's on cooldown, and he's working towards the Shrunken Head, so he's starting to look really scary. But, yeah, Empath Berserker has to man up on that.
Here we go, and Beth Berserker, look at some Ravener right there. Trying to go up against him. Is it going to be enough? It is in the end. However, there goes the token use on Ravener. So, well, I mean, actually got the token use, honestly. Not too shabby, but double tap for Ravener right there. So, again, a bit of misplay there from Berserker. He died. We'll have to wait to respawn.
I think there could be made an argument to pick up the Mystic Vestment instead of that Stout Shield. Or Iron Buckler.
That is true.
That would help a lot.
Yeah, not doing a whole lot for him right now, it feels like. That Buckler. Triple stack Ancients. No, double stack, excuse me, but still. Warbeast is going to steal them here on the Legion side. Bottom lane, Magnus pushing. Going to eventually be stopped by Aluna, though. Falls back, so definitely want to finish that staff on Berserker, I'm sure, before they commit to more fights here, most likely.
Yep.
As Riptide pushing out the top lane now. He is, in fact, I think he finished the Brutalizer, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. So not bad. Level 16 too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Shrunken Head, Brutalizer. Yeah, he has good items there. So yeah, they actually have it's a pretty even game. There's no one really out damaging the opponent right now. It comes down to initiation and positioning.
Oh god, here comes that turn chance that he had on the stream catch up. I'm curious if people react to that one too. Well, then I'm pushing out the bottom lane in the meantime. She's kind of up in that secondary support. Well, I mean, they both have actually farmed pretty well, actually. Both, Luna's slightly better even, but Andromeda even 200 gold per minute at the lowest on the team. That's obviously not too bad when they're doing that well. He has a Void Talisman actually on Andromeda. Midas has one as well, of course. A lot of heroes that's good against, really, and Berserker another one of those.
Berserker Riptide, yeah, for sure. It's only can only get punished by like an eruption, or if you're staying in the empty field or something like that. So it's pretty good. And it's pretty hard to just pick up a Harkon's Blade or something on Berserker. Of course, Riptide could maybe do it. Has an easier time getting there, but yeah.
500 gold per minute, Warbeast. Pretty solid to have.
Yeah.
Again, as those combo of items here. Puzzle box, Shrunken Head. Staff just about finished on Berserker. It needs 500 more gold, really.
Yep. Game has really slowed down here, but looks like a fight is coming up real soon. They're looking, at least.
Oh my gosh, they are really going right here. Magnus kind of walking in, and holy crap, they just dissolve. Berserker, meanwhile, he's kind of committed now. He has to fight, and that he is. Ravener, he's feeling the pressure. He goes down, but Berserker will fall shortly after. Yeah, without the staff, can't really feel too confident, unfortunately, and didn't really have backup there, of course, so.
Oh. I mean, he is actually killing Ravenor 1 versus 4, dying for it, so. Yeah, it's pretty impressive, to be honest.
It is, but unfortunately dying again here, and again, if he buys back, I don't know if he'll have to in the end, but it may be longer before his staff is finished. So the tower goes down. They are going to commit to a little bit more, at least. Still only the 1 hero up. Now Empath is up. Obviously not a huge threat. And she's going to be up in a second, and then 18 more seconds on Magnus. So they could very likely get the racks, actually. Nope, Magnus buys back. So now they may have to be a little bit worried. Ulti form goes off. Magnus stunts in. Energy field? No, Engineer's not close enough. He doesn't have it anyways. Riptide ports in, though. Found a hole, but the melee Rax is killed. So it almost on a different page, it felt like. Magnus went in, but Riptide was there late and couldn't really make a play in the end.
Yeah, I think they should have committed for that for sure, but big picture, they get the racks there on Hillpoint side, so yeah, well played from them. They took a good fight mid, capitalized, got the melee racks. And now Mint is kind of on the back heels and has to make a play.
Portal key on Engineer. Energy field setup should ideally be pretty strong.
They have that. Yeah. That's pretty good. It's also like HTS4 has put some really defensive wards, as we see the one expiring in the mid, and then they actually had one where Andrew is standing before, which spotted them coming down there. This is something you don't expect, and it definitely gave them the 2 last fights, the setup for it.
Magnus, okay, wow. Ravener gonna actually turn. Again, here we go. Berserker pops the Carnage, putting the auto attacks, but he's just being locked down, man. Holy crap. They just focus fire him every fight, and he just melts. He's doing something wrong. It feels weird.
Definitely.
My 1500 TMM games, I mean, I dominate stuff like that, so.
Yeah. That's on Provost, man. That's
totally.
The team around him. It shouldn't happen. It's unexpected, I would say.
I don't know what he's doing wrong, but yeah, they need to fix that.
Definitely.
Because PinE is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fixing it. No!
Okay. Well, they are 2 racks behind in second, so. Yep. GG's.
Yeah.
He gets the 1 game, secures the top 6, the big picture. But
that's true.
Can't believe they lost with Berserker though. That's surprising.
That's a disgrace, really. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's gonna know. All right. On a serious note, though, no, it's awesome that they picked it. You know, again for the fun. It was a fun game to end on there, no doubt. But obviously we're joking here. Everyone knows that as far as picking on ProBusk and everything and the team there. But a fun finish nonetheless. Again, 4 fresh, like we were talking about. It literally did not impact them whatsoever that game. So they do finish in that 5th place spot as mentioned. PinE Dancers Esports, however, does bump up 1 spot, and so a little bit more of that prize pool there that they're going to be able to claim. So congratulations to them, finishing with a tied series. They went 0-5-2 actually, so they had 5 tie matches. They're tie series even. They went 2 in the other couple, but overall not too shabby of a performance there by them. But that means, though, that is going to be officially wrapping up the group stages here near on our final day. So been a long run once again. Yeah, it's almost like a bittersweet once again, like I said too, because it's actually the last group stages for Han Tour Season 4 in general. This is wrapping it all up. All we got now is the brackets, and then going on from there. So, but been a fun season here.
Yeah. But there's still the finish though, with especially the complexity and sync.
Yes.
They still have number 1 seed to figure out, and yeah. But if complexity wins, they can probably play sync in the loser bracket, of course. So looking forward to that.
Yes, that's where we're going now. Again, it's a little bit bittersweet now, but at the same time, absolutely right. We do have a lot to look forward to, that is going to be coming up, and excited for that, no doubt. In fact, I'm updating the bracket visual right here in just a second. But, yeah, it will be Sync Esports versus Evo Corporation in the winter bracket finals, and it will be Complexity Gaming versus Bad Monkey Gaming in the losers bracket finals. Not losers bracket round 1, I should say, to start it off there. So that all starts next weekend, and of course goes through the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday there. That should be a great finish again, especially the big storyline is no doubt the Sync versus Complexity, the #1 seed on the line.